I'm with another negotiator that was at that table with the president last night, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. I want to pick up on this idea, and good morning. Thanks for joining us. I want to pick up this idea of innovative financing mechanisms and this $550 billion fund the Japanese are going to be investing into. What exactly is that fund going to look like?
So the Japanese are going to give America the ability to choose the projects, decide the projects, and execute the projects. So let's say we want to build generic pharmaceuticals, right? We don't make antibiotics in America. So the president says, let's go make antibiotics in America. The Japanese will finance the project. They will finance the project, and then we'll give it to an operator who'll run it, and the profits will be split 90% to the taxpayers of the United States of America and 10% to the Japanese. So they basically bought down their tariff rate by this commitment of we will back what you, the president, want, and you, America, want to build in America that are key to national security concerns. We'll back that, and therefore we'll be on your side.
The Prime Minister, Ishiba, says these are loan guarantees. Is it more than that?
Of course it's more than that. It's equity, loans, and loan guarantees. They have to deliver the project. So we say, let's build semiconductors. We want to build $100 billion worth of semiconductor fabs, is what you call them, because we want to make those chips in America. The Japanese will finance that whole project. They've got to put down equity, loans, whatever they want to do. They have to deliver the $100 billion.
Or Japanese companies?
No. Anybody does it. It's the Japanese are the financer. They're the banker. They're not the operator. It's not Japanese companies. So when people get confused, this isn't like a Japanese company like Toyota coming in and building a factory. No, that's Toyota. This is literally America saying we want to build generic pharmaceuticals, semiconductors, critical minerals here.
Does anything like this exist now? Like, what could we think of and model after this?
That's why you have someone like me who joins the government. I mean, this was my idea in January. So I started, because the Japanese are never going to really open their market the way Donald Trump wants them to open it. I mean, open it. You know, so what happens is they had to come up with another way to really make it work and the tariff model work. So I suggested to them a $400 billion fund where they would give to the president and they would give to America the financing to go build out your whatever you think for national security, go build it, we'll back you, and that's the model.
The reports the Prime Minister, though, may be resigning. Could this deal transcend domestic politics in Japan?
Of course. I mean, it's vital. You saw what happened to their car companies. They were all up more than 10% today. So a 25% tariff delivers what Donald Trump said, build it in America. A 15% is right on the edge. It's right on the edge. So the Japanese car manufacturers can still produce in Japan, and that's what the Japanese wanted to buy. They wanted to buy that line where they could stay in Japan for some cars, build, of course, huge amounts here, but also what they did is they'll invest and give Donald Trump the tools to invest in America.
That 15% tariff on autos is huge for Japan. Do you see the entire auto tariff, that sectoral tariff, coming down from 25% to 15%? Because for some inputs, this would mean Toyota has a 15% rate, but GM still has a 25% rate.
Well, GM doesn't have a 25% rate unless they build somewhere.
And they import from South Korea or a product from Japan.
If you build in South Korea, you have a South Korea thing. And if you're importing from South Korea, that's a South Korea thing. So Europe is now paying 25%. South Korea is paying 25%. The Japanese have bought, if you will, by giving a huge investment to Donald Trump in America. They bought the ability to be down to 15%, and Donald Trump can then really invest in America on the projects that he thinks are the most important for America. And we'll see what happens with Europe. We'll see what happens with South Korea. But right now,